Johnny Bones versus Glover. I feel like Johnny's going to win that one. I feel like he's just a little bit well-rounded than Glover.
I got John winning it by knockout in the third round because Texeira's going to get tired.
I'll go with John just because he's close to Kyle and he's such a talent, and again he's got a range that only Gustafsson can really match.
That one's gonna be tricky. Yeah, because Glover, I see him training, he's a very tricky guy. You know, he goes like up and down, and you know where he's at, and sometimes you think he's gonna strike, and then he takes it to the ground, and it's very tricky. I believe it's gonna be the hardest fight for Jon Jones, and hope he wins.
Jones all the way. This is, in my mind, this is gonna be like target practice for Jon Jones.
Jon Jones. The guy's just a freak. I've seen him once, he's a freak.
Jon Jones and Glover, you know, how can you ask me all these questions and me not be biased? John's an animal, John's a beast, and just seeing him today and the way this guy bounces back and forth, he's amazing.
I'd have to pick Jon Jones on that one. You know, he's just phenomenal. I don't see anybody beating him.
I'm going with Jon for sure, you know. Glover is dangerous, you know, he's a scary dude. But Jon is on a different level, you know, in this camp. I've been watching him, he's looked amazing in this camp.
It's a really competitive fight. I just think Jon Jones has a slight edge. You know, he has so much range, so much reach, and he looks so sharp.
I think that Jones is going to win this fight. I think he's going to train scared. I don't think he trained that hard for Gustafsson because he came in heavier than he normally does, softer than he normally does. But with what Glover brings to the table, he doesn't want to get highlight reeled, so I'm going to say Jon Jones, and I think he's going to look very impressive doing it.
I think John for sure.
I have to go with Jon Jones. He's more well-rounded. I think he's the best fighter pound for pound in the world right now.
Glover comes in very strong, super powerful, both hands. An underrated jiu-jitsu game. Look at his back work, is amazing. How he goes after leg locks, so slick. So we got to be careful. You got to win that one in every area. We got to win it on the ground, got to win it on the feet, and we got to win the wrestling.
Jon Jones will win. Yeah, definitely. He's more skilled.
Jon Jones and Glover Texeira. Jon Jones is gonna go and smash Glover Texeira.
Of course, I'm rooting for Jon. I think that his skill set and the length that he has will be a benefit over Glover.
Jones is the best there is ever going to be, and it's one of those things where we're going to see his legacy, and that's one of those fights.
Oh, I'm a big Bones fan. It's gonna be Bones, 100%.
Jon Jones, Glover Texeira. I would say Jon Jones should have the height and reach advantage significantly. However, I do think that Glover uses good angles and he slips well, so he should be able to get inside of Jon Jones. Where I think Jon Jones will gain the advantage is his kicks. Should be able to keep Glover Texeira outside. If I were his coach, I would tell him to use his kicks to keep him outside. Sometimes Glover gets caught walking straight forward. He does good motion, but he comes straight forward. Those will set you up for a spinning kick.